Bro, I can't handle it. You can't handle it. I can't handle it.
Alma was now saying in a cute voice, "Kill James."
Yeah, James?
Yeah, I'ma get drip on the beat. Yeah, do it for Yahweh the King. Yeah, super wild, then I'm free. Yeah, God stop, never eat. Yeah, hitting demons in the streets. It's just me and my team. Yeah, shut it down on the scene. Yeah, old dog Vaseline.
We gonna die today. You know it.
Bro,
I can't handle it. You can't handle it. I can't handle it. Oh. What's up? This is Kingbam. I'm here with.
I don't know no more.
Yeah. And we finna watch 5 disturbance children toys and true terrifying horror stories.
This made me not want to buy my kids no toys or nothing. Cause if they dolls start talking or removing, I ain't buying no kind of Barbie doll.
Well, you don't gotta worry about like the toys talking. You gotta worry about the kids talking to the toys and the toys talking back to the kids.
That's
and the
what
kids talking.
I'm doing the exorcist on my baby. Yes! Ain't no demon for leaving my child. What you thought? You want a demon in your baby? Exactly, bro. I'm taking it to the church and going, please help my baby. Help. Put some baby, I'm saying baby oil. Put some oil on them. Do something. My baby ain't finna be talking to toys. Ain't finna be no. I ain't gonna let him.
Feel like someone calling on me.
I fight ghosts.
We didn't even start the video yet.
Bro.
You ready, bro?
But my mom used to tell me I used to talk to people though.
Yeah, me too. We used to talk to dead people.
Well, but she said they used to be good because, like, she said, I don't remember. She said that whenever, like, she asked me a certain question, like, will my pops come to court? And I'd be like, no, he doesn't. And then when I'm like, yeah, he coming, he comes. And she'd be like, every time she see me in the back talking to someone, she turn around, I'll just look at her and stop talking. And then when she turned back around and do whatever she was doing, I go back talking to the person I was talking to. But I think there was angels, and then she was like, oh, it's a lot. That's one of a bunch of scary things.
I just talked to this little boy and my grandmama was little. That's all. It's only scary. No, not scary.
Because she also always hear things, always see things.
Oh, I also had a dream that I was sitting down watching TV or playing the game, and then my dad, my deceased dad, he was like inside the hallway, but he peeked into my room. He was just checking on me. Then he left.
I like those kind of moments. Those not scary to me. But the ones, bro, I swear, if I get a paralysis dream tonight, oh, bro, I'm
just
sick.
make sure you pray. Everything gonna be okay.
I'm raising my rosary tonight, because last time I had one, I threw my rosary on so quick. Went back to sleep.
Is that when you watched the scary one?
What did I watch that night? I think I did. It didn't actually know I was.
Well, I know when we watched Annabelle, we were scared, bro.
Oh my gosh, I could not go to sleep with that movie.
I ain't gonna lie, I came home, I slept like a baby. that movie didn't scare me. That girl ain't here. That's all you got to do, bro.
Bro, I can't do that.
The girl is in the museum, bro.
I don't care what.
Well, the actual doll, I don't know what the actual doll is, but the copy doll, yeah, she in the. Let me see if you saw the video yet. Alright, we finna start this video. Hey, bro, you gonna push the thing on camera. So, anyway, we finna start this video, so let's get it, let's go.
I got BGs. Due to their heightened ability to take in information, children are extremely impressionable. Their early experiences have a huge, lasting impact on their cognitive and social development. And for this reason alone, what they are exposed to during their first years is crucial for their years to come. With this in mind, and toys being such a large part of a child's early years, it makes you wonder why some toys have been designed the way they have been, given how vulnerable children can be. Either because of their downright creepy appearance, or because of their and make them not safe for adults, let alone children. So from a toy kit containing deadly materials, to a disturbing doll, here are 5 creepy children's toys and horror stories. Hit the lights, sit back, and
He said hit the lights, bro.
No, he didn't.
the evil stick. In 2014, a young mother bought her 2-year-old daughter a pretty pink plastic princess wand from a dollar store in Dayton, Ohio. It was positioned on a shelf with Barbie dolls, tiaras and other girly merch, so she had no thoughts of it not being suitable for a daughter. It wasn't until she got home that she realised it really wasn't a suitable toy for anyone, let alone a 2-year-old. Although the clue may have been in the name, as the wand was called an evil stick, the packaging featured a picture of a character from a Japanese anime series. After opening the toy and peeling off the protective flower-shaped foil on the mirror part of the wand, the mother was horrified at what she found. The foil was concealing a disturbing image of what appeared to be a young girl with inflamed eyes cutting her wrists. After the story hit the headlines, it was revealed that not all the wands revealed such disturbing images. Some had characters from an anime series, while others had weird zombie-looking creatures behind the
Well, it's
foil.
called an evil stick.
However, none of the pictures would have been suitable for a young adult. The wand's packaging also quoted, "I can send out the luster of beauty," and "I can send out wonderful music." Yet, although the wand did make a sound when you pressed its heart-shaped on-off button, it was definitely not wonderful. Further investigations revealed the toy was made in China, and it's believed the shiny foil flower was supposed to be viewed as a mirror that distorted the user's face. There was even a label on it stating that it's suitable for ages 3 and up. The woman slitting her wrists in the distorted photo was revealed to be a French model named Aubrey, who was posing for a photo shoot in 2002 for French graphic artist Butcher Ludwig. The image was used without knowledge or permission of either, and who manufactured and distributed the evil stick is not known. CSI Fingerprint Examination Kit. In 2007, CSI, the long-running and hugely successful American TV forensics crime series, released a string of products commissioned by the producers of the show that were based on forensic investigations. A strange move considering CSI is not aimed at children. Anyway, one of the products was a CSI fingerprint examination kit that contained everything needed to dust for fingerprints and keep records of potential criminals. It was the perfect gift for any budding forensic detective aged 10 and over. But there was one problem. The fingerprint powder included in the kit contained up to 7% tremolite, one of the most deadly forms of asbestos, a toxic material that, if inhaled, can lead to asbestosis, lung cancer and other life-threatening conditions. The astonishing discovery was made by the Asbestos Disease Awareness Organisation, who independently tested the powder. However, despite these conclusive results being available in November 2007, the product was not recalled until 3 weeks later, during which time, in the run-up to Christmas, the kit became a bestseller. Battlestar Galactica Colonial Viper. The Colonial Viper was one of a series of Battlestar Galactica toys, released in the 1970s. It came complete with small red plastic missiles that fired using a spring-loaded action. The toy was labelled as safety tested for children over 3 years old, and nothing seemed out of the ordinary. But shortly after Christmas in 1978, 4-year-old Robert Jeffrey Warren from Georgia was playing with the toy, thought to have been bought for his older brother that Christmas. As young children do, Robert put the toy in his mouth. Unfortunately, it was the missile-firing part of the ship. He then pulled the trigger and launched the missile that then lodged into his throat. Robert choked and convulsed for about 4 minutes before falling unconscious. He was rushed to hospital and the red piece of plastic was removed. But sadly, Robert died 2 days later, on December the 31st, 1978. After the tragedy, further choking incidents occurred, although thankfully no one else died. As a result, the toy maker voluntarily recalled the product, and a number of lawsuits were filed against the company. Robert's death saw the end of spring-loaded weapon firing on toys, and was the reason that the much-anticipated rocket-firing Boba Fett Star Wars figure was cancelled and replaced with a non-firing one. In a twist to the story, the coroner mistook the toy as being from Star Wars, and that was reported on Robert's death certificate, and again a later lawsuit hearing. This angered George Lucas, as he didn't want Star Wars associated with the death. Ironically though, if it hadn't been for Robert's death, it's likely that Star Wars merch would have had the same firing ability, and possibly another child would have lost their life. Death Threat Elmo. Everyone loves Elmo, the furry red monster with a high voice from children's TV series Sesame Street. So when in 1996 Elmo dolls were released, they became top sellers for toddlers around the world. However, for one family, cute little Elmo turned creepy. The Bowman family from Florida purchased the Elmo Knows Your Name doll for their 2-year-old son James. He loved it, and the pair were inseparable. This particular version of Elmo is programmed to recite its owner's name, along with other fun phrases and songs. After its batteries were replaced, James's mum was shocked when she thought she heard Elmo saying "Kill James." Sure enough, with a squeeze of its furry belly, Elmo was now saying in a cute voice, "Kill James."
Yeah, James?
The family contacted the manufacturers, who suggested changing the batteries again and resetting the doll. They did this, but it made no difference, and now the doll was saying "Kill James" over and over without stopping. Before getting rid of it, 2-year-old James started to repeat what Elmo was saying, and was also saying "Kill James." This is the first time this has happened, and although it's nothing sinister, for the family, the death threats from Elmo were not what they were expecting.
Keep Emma over there, bro. Emma, we ain't
Poopa
cool
the
no
doll.
more.
This list would not be complete without a creepy doll, and they don't get much creepier than Poopa. Poopa was made in the 1920s for a little girl from Italy. The doll was
You gotta get away
handcrafted
from me,
using
bro.
felt-like fabric and real human hair,
Sound
and
just
stood
like-
around 14 inches tall, and bore a striking resemblance to the little girl who she was made for. The girl who owned her always believed the doll was alive, and the pair talked to each other. Poopa knew all of her secrets, and was a great help to her throughout her life. Wherever she travelled, even as an adult, Poopa went with her. When her owners passed away in 2005, the doll became very active after she was put in a glass cabinet by the family. And according to them, the doll hates being in there. They often hear the sound of tapping on the glass. They also claim the doll regularly changes positions, and her arms and legs will often cross and then uncross. She also supposedly changes her facial expressions. One day, while blowing on the glass to clean it, they were shocked to find the words "Poopa hate" written on the inside of the cabinet. Poopa has been investigated many times, and she has been recorded moving, but her movements are so slow they are not visible at the time. However, when photos and videos are compared over a period of time, they seem to show that she has moved. The doll's location is not known, as the family like to keep that a secret, but many who have witnessed her believe she is haunted by the spirit of her dead owner, who lives on, attached to her beloved doll. So that's 5 horror stories involving children's toys. I hope you've enjoyed, and don't forget to follow Top 5s on Instagram. We have a ton of adventures planned next year, and you don't want to miss out. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.
Hey, top 5 people, bro. Y'all can keep that over there, man. For real. Especially with that dang on Ammo stuff, bro. Ammo, bro, you was like my brother, bro. When I was little, bro. You already talking about Kill James? No. Hey, come on, bro. You gotta play out with Ammo boys, bro. Y'all can keep. Everybody got to.
I'ma kill you in your dreams. This is Elmo's world.
Can you laugh like that?
I don't know how you laugh. How do we have a laugh?
Bro, I hope y'all like this video.
In your dreams, I'm stopping.
Okay, bro.
Kingbam. That might be Elmo. You will never know. I'm woman, I'm Kiara. Woman, I'm Elmo.
Bro, okay. I hope y'all like this video. Give this video a thumbs.
Comment, like, and subscribe. That don't sound like Elmo right there.
No.
Bam!
What she said, I am Kingbam. This is Emmo. And we'll see you. Yeah, see that?
That was a hard shook right there.
And we'll see y'all over this video.
Oh, my heart just skipped 20 beats.
See, that's what you get over there playing like that. Dang.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, Emma gonna get you now.
Don't.
You don't wanna see me make it.